Bom dia. Moving abroad, living in Europe, traveling in the world. Doesn't that just sound fun, dreamy, and grand? And expensive too. Way too expensive for most of us. In fact, we've made this video before, but since last time, our costs have gone up. For years, we talked about moving abroad, where we were going to create our retired lives. We came back to reality and thought, we are never going to retire, let alone retire to someplace special, great, and grand. That is just not how it works for people like us. Have you ever felt this way? I certainly hope not. But if you have, stay with us. Today, we are going to talk about this adventure we have created and give you our cost of living so you can apply these numbers to your dreams. We firmly believe that no matter your age, you can create the dream that you want. No, you do not have to be the lucky one with all the money, although it would be nice. Come on, it'll be fun. If you've just gotten here, I am Alan. We live in and travel throughout Europe, taking you with us as we go. And yes, we have to rub our nickels together hard, sometimes very hard, to make our dreams come true. But a little hard work never stops us, and it won't stop you either. We're here to help you with your planning and research as you work on your ideas of traveling the world in retirement. My family and I are from the Midwest in the United States and now live on the beautiful island of Madeira, Portugal. Less than 20% of our viewers are subscribed, so please subscribe to follow our journey as we are viewer supported. It will cost you nothing. We hope you find our journey helpful as you work to navigate your own. It'll be fun. Vai ser divertido. I have fond memories of living in the Midwest, sitting on our screened-in porch as the rain patters outside, plotting how we could afford to do this. Getting older every day, we wanted to have a new adventure in life while we were healthy enough to enjoy it together. We started by telling the people we were closest to about our thoughts, just to see what red flags they might throw up. And of course they did, which helped us in our preparations. We knew we had to get the numbers right or it was just never going to work. The numbers are always looming, and today we are going to talk about ours, the numbers for the second year of our adventure, living on a beautiful island in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. Money. It makes the world go round. With it, you can do almost anything. And yet, don't you just hate talking about money? We have averaged out the year and added in adjustments based on what we know will change in 2024 in order to provide you with a good solid base to build your budget off of. But before we get started, here are a few things to note. The costs are for a couple based off of our lifestyle. We know yours will be different, so take everything with a grain of salt. The costs will be in euros. Why? Because we live in Europe, and that's what we use. Right now, as of this writing, the exchange rate is 0.92, so every US dollar is worth 0.92 euros. Exchange rates vary over time, and you will want to budget for fluctuations in your plan. We have also included a few extras for you to think about at the end. Housing. Everyone has very different needs, wants, and dreams when it comes to the space that they will live in. So for us, we have chosen to rent an unfurnished 2-bedroom, 2-bath apartment. It has 2 small balconies, a separate galley kitchen, and a large great room. Our location is pretty darn good, well at least we think so, but it's not in the center of the city. We are close enough to walk into the center of Funchal in about 30 minutes. One of the things that was important to us was to have plenty of shopping, restaurants, and cafes nearby, so we don't have to drive if we don't want to. We are right near the ocean with grand views of the mountains and a beautiful church on a hill, and have a nice little side view of the ocean. Notably, since prices have changed over the last 2 years, our apartment would rent for about 1,200 euros today. Currently, a furnished one-bedroom unit rents for between 1,000 and 1,300 euros, and a two-bedroom 1,300 to 2,000 euros, depending on the location. For 2024, we have purchased a condo and will have no rent or mortgage, which may be the case for you as well. We would also like to take a moment to thank all of our Patreon supporters. Your financial support is truly appreciated. So, here we go with the things everyone must have. Our phone, TV with premium channels and high-speed internet run us 42 euros a month. Our utilities, gas, electric, and water average out to about 85 euros a month. Our private health insurance has gone up 30 euros this year, but so has our age. It now runs us 302 euros a month. We also incur an additional 25 euros for co-pays and prescriptions. We budget a separate fund for eye health, glasses, exams, etc. of 25 euros a month. We know this might sound high since we keep telling you it's so cost effective here, but it is a very good price. And you should keep in mind, this is everything. We don't ever get random bills in the mail for tests that were run. No technicians wanting money, and the like. In order to receive our U.S. mail, we still use a mail service called Traveling Mailbox. The service is $15 a month, or about 14 euros. We have an affiliate link in the description below. We truly appreciate your support, and when you use our affiliate links, we receive a small amount that goes towards our growth. Let's talk about eating out, entertainment, and fun. We cook a lot at home, so our groceries are much higher than most, and our restaurant bills look a lot lower. But Leslie likes to cook, and I like to eat. We make a good team this way. Our groceries include anything you can buy at the grocery store, which means food, health and beauty products, wine, and beer. As always, you should hit the drum roll for this one. This bill averages out to about 380 euros a month. And after the inflation of the last 2 years, this is still lower than we spent in the USA, which was about $550 a month. Do you remember we wanted to have a retirement lifestyle? Well, we are. The dining out and entertainment costs are coming in at about 360 euros a month, average. In order to give you an idea, we go out to dinner or lunch a couple of times a week. We have coffees, beers or wine, someplace near the water, a few times a week. This bill is totally up to what you want to spend. Maybe switch some dinners to lunches here and there. Have your coffee at home. It's up to you. We are coming down towards the end of our spending. Let's throw in some random extras that you may want to consider. For clothes, we spend about 50 euros a month, and for household items, another 50. These include anything we purchase to wear, electronic kitchen gadgets, plants, and decorating the house. Haircuts and styles average about 50 euros a month for both of us. This includes trim from my beard, haircuts from me, cuts and highlights for Leslie. Greer the dog and Rex the cat are treated to premium food, litter, and grooming. So if you do not have pets, you can save the 150 euros we are spending a month for their care. In case you don't know, Greer has a heart condition and now has lots of medications to keep her happy and healthy. So just like people, the price for health goes up as we age. Hers is added about 100 euros to our budget. Now, let's talk cars. My 1970 Bug takes us all over the island at a nice steady pace. Gas is not cheap, but that's just fine because we have tons of fun. The gas runs us about 150 euros a month. Insurance and ACP, which is an automotive club like AAA, runs us about 20 euros a month. Maintenance is cheap because I take care of everything myself, so we budget about 25 euros for randomness a month. So our new end of 2023 grand total comes to 2,500 euros, or based on the current exchange rate, about $2,700 a month. Can this be cheaper? Yes. Simply purchase a lower cost private health insurance, choose to live without a car, drive less, or use more public transportation. Don't spend so much on food and entertainment, and don't get an animal. With adjustments to the above, we can save 300 euros. You can easily make changes in your budget and still have a lovely quality of life. We truly hope you can see you can create a dream life. It may take a big move with lots of new adventures, but we know we should have done this sooner. At the beginning of this, I said we had some extras we were going to put on the table so you can think about them for your budget. If you are from the USA and qualify for Medicare, you may want to maintain a residence in the US and keep your Medicare. The base cost on standard Part B Medicare is about $175 a month, but this only covers you in the US. There are plans today that may cover you while you are overseas, so you will need to review your options since they are different in every state. All of us need to plan on having a Portuguese tax attorney, and if you are from the USA, a US expat tax accountant, because you still get to have the privilege of filing taxes in the US for the rest of your life. These costs will vary depending on your needs. We have multiple recommended affiliates for both US and Portuguese taxes and would truly appreciate it if you would use our links. All of our vendors are located in our Patreon and on our website. You can also find select vendors in the descriptions of our videos. Let us know what we can help you with. For example, planning your journey from the scouting trip through getting settled. Join us on Patreon, where you can make new friends and we can all learn together. Don't forget to pick up your free moving abroad planning checklist at www.it'llbefunretirement.com. We hope you continue to come along with us on our new adventure. Life is short. We should have done this sooner. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to help us grow. The next stage in your life is a journey.